I realize anyway, so what's important for me now is to go and grab this nice and beautiful poster over here so I can have a photo, because I want that kind of poster to promote me. And why that one? Because I feel that's the kind of poster that can go around fences around here, and I go and do the same promotion that that guy is doing in a different way. So making sure that I have more enough success over here to go and deliver whatever I need to do to succeed. So as I succeed, I put my nice and beautiful phone in my left jacket pocket, and you can go in my left or right jacket pocket, but I'm understanding that I never place anything in my jeans pockets ever. And I place my actual phone from now on in my actual jacket pocket while I'm actually listening to music only. And that way I'm always studying upon what I need to do to succeed, but I understand Jesus Christ over here today to promote his business cards today around these cards. Promotion Jesus Christ says no. Promotion Jesus Christ says it's better for me to go and do it somewhere else now. And that way I'm understanding that it's much better for me also to do that, because I understand Jesus Christ says that these people are already familiar with me. So I'm understanding that what I do is I understand that no matter what, I'm looking to see that nice and beautiful way of life over here, where I'm learning about the art of whatever it is. So I'm succeeding in different ways, guys. I'm making sure I'm more successful about life. I'm making sure I have more than enough to succeed about all the time. So I'm understanding that no matter what, I have more than enough. So that is the nice and beautiful say to understand that Jesus Christ says, hey, I mean, come on. Haha. I have more than enough, huh? Actually, it's more how Jesus Christ says, have a look. I mean, is it locking, huh? Say, yes, it is. Actually, it's more how I need to do greater for myself. And that's the way, yeah? I have a bindi on me. I say, yes. I realise now what I need to do is cross the road over here, and I need to go and get that nice and beautiful portrait to see what kind of nice and beautiful printing that is, so I can get some nice and beautiful information going. So what I want to do now is I seek information over here to see that no matter what, it's more that information is gone, and I feel that no matter what, I have to go and move on. Whereas her information is still available, I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do to succeed, because that's the whole point for me, yeah? So making sure every single day that I'm just looking for information. But information over here says, hey, do you have something in Los Angeles over there? Well, I'm understanding that I just want to go that way to have something much more. And as I go to America very soon, I'm making sure I do some events around there, and I'm going to do something around the nice and beautiful way of life over here, where I'm understanding I have to cross the road over here. But as I cross the road, I'm doing greater. So what I do to help my life succeed is different aspects of life. So I'm focusing on making sure that I want to just understand something over here, that I'm doing something to help my life over here, but Jesus Christ says over here, have the actual road over here to cross on. Oh, I understand anyway, I have to do a better job for myself. So as I do a better job, making sure for myself to go through the actual crossways over here. I apologize for that. So making sure that no matter what that I see over here, what I need to do, for example, I have my wallet over here, so I always double check, do I have my wallet? And I actually go and suss out my wallet, for example. And as I suss out my wallet, I make sure that no matter what, I can see straight away that I want to suss out my wallet always before I leave my biological dad's house or any type of bedroom to go anywhere. So I see to multiple check about that always before I do anything else. And make sure always to just have a photo over here. So it's this kind of portrait over here. So it sticks up these kind of things on the actual portrait, and that's the kind of thing I want to do as well. But it's more how it is, yeah? I mean, it's one of these printings of the cardboard. So as I actually see this nice and beautiful cardboard over here, I'm saying that no matter what, I want to just have a photo over here of myself, and I'm making sure that I live my life in different ways to go and dwell upon something that's actually helping me to move forward. So as I understand that no matter what, I can see straight away what I need to do to succeed. So I'm looking to see the promotional tags over here. And I'm actually understanding how they tie 6 kind of strings to it, and it's very easy. I can see how to do it now. I'm not saying anyway that since I actually learned something about life over here, I'm not saying that no matter what, it's just that kind of day, isn't it? But that's what I need to do. I need to go and do the same thing, and making sure no matter what, that I feel that Jesus Christ says that it's the best way to just go and get my one and just place it right here next to the tree somewhere around here. So making sure that I never want to bring down his one, because his one's right there, but I'm making sure that I go and do something to help myself succeed over here. So I focus on letting it be that way. I focus on making sure that I can show people very quickly. And now he places it right there because it's a nice beautiful position for me to be able to go and do the same thing right now. So making sure that if I do that, I promise you, Jesus Christ says that if you understand that his one's out of date, for example, but does Jesus Christ do that? Personally, I promise you, Jesus Christ says that the thing is about that, I promise you, the thing is that yes, he's promoting his name out there, but guess what, I promise you, it's more how Jesus Christ says he never wants to offend that guy, so he goes and places his one somewhere different. I promise you, Jesus Christ says to never ever try to take down other people's promotional tags. I mean, saying because that's how it is, yeah? I mean, make sure you understand. So what you need to do is place your promotional tag somewhere else or somewhere different, so that you're never trying to offend other people in a way that you're never trying to say to them, hey, I'm important here, or something like that. But guess what? I mean, the whole point is say that you're important, but go and place your actual poster somewhere else. Because if you take down, if you bring down other people's portraits of their portraits, or if you go and chuck their promotional tags or whatever, that's even in something that's expiry date or something, and it's already gone out of date, if you throw away their image in a bin, then guess what? Probably somebody comes and does it to you too, because you've done it to them. Understand? Or else now what you do is find a better situation to go and promote yourself, and that way you have more than enough success every single day to go and deliver. So what I want to do now is, Jesus Christ says that there can be a better promotional stuff over here, but Jesus Christ says that kind of promotion is something different. And Jesus Christ says that he goes with the nice and beautiful way of life over here, where he does a nice and beautiful lamination over here. And why is that? Or he does a lamination and he puts it somewhere around the billboard somewhere. Although I focus upon making sure that I can do that for myself, and what I do is I let it be that way. Make sure I understand no matter what day, if I go placing this nice and beautiful project somewhere for myself to succeed, I'm making sure I have more than enough to succeed every single day, to focus upon something that's helping me move forward. So what I do is something different, but I understand that no matter what, that yeah, I realize every single day that there's always another way to succeed. So what I do is, that fence I understand is the government's fence over there, so I'm understanding that what I do is, that's exactly the reason what I can do every single day is promote myself on any fence out there. And now I want to ask anyway how much it is, and I'm saying every single day that I'm focusing on something better for myself. So I have some more information about what I need to do as well and how they do it anyway. But what I do now is I go and get my business cards. I promote my business cards, I go somewhere different, and I keep traveling different places to promote myself. But as I promote myself, I do greater anyway. So I need to go and dwell upon a better way for myself, to focus upon understanding that these people may have a problem with me, and I'm making sure anyway that I just deliver my content. I'll just say I apologize, and I just make sure always to just do greater, because I was promoting myself and I'm still promoting myself always. And the whole point for me is to realize something always. I'm focusing on helping myself to stand out, and as I stand out, I do greater upon what I need to do every single day. So that's the whole point, guys. And the whole point is making sure that you have more enough to succeed with daily. So if you're successful today, then it's because you're learning the art of courage, and you're learning how to actually learn your life. So I'm listening to my audio programs as I'm driving cars, and as I'm also here at Officeworks, I'm listening to my music production, music soundtracks as I'm doing everything, while also doing audio programs. So as I'm driving my car, in terms of my biological dad's car, and as I'm driving my biological dad's car and at Officeworks or any kind of service store or anybody, in terms of wherever I may be, I just go and do audio programs along with that, so I can do greater. So the whole point is making sure that I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do. Or else if I go and give her something else to understand something, unfortunately she gets very angry at me. What I do now is understand that I just see, for example, Jesus Christ, unfortunately, he tries to give us something. I understand Jesus Christ is saying over here that he already understands that no matter what, that this woman over here may get angry at me. So what I do, so over here, actually, it's more how I feel. So anyway, so what I do is I make sure that I'm learning very quickly. But Jesus Christ says over here, that if you want to give us something over here, it's more. So how are you? I just give you my business card over here. Thank you. I'll make sure anyway that what's important for myself over here is to learn how to understand to strike people. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'll make sure anyway that what's important is I'm just let it. Whereas it's more how I feel to just go and bug people in a way that I'm learning very quickly, but I'll move on. And the thing is about life, guys, that you're just enjoying your life differently and you're making sure that you're doing something today to help yourself succeed. So I place my rubbish, I place anything that's rubbish to me in my shoulder bag first, and then I go and clear the shoulder bag and I go and do something different. But the thing is now I'm focusing on doing something different, where I'll go give my business cards. I can go and give that woman my business card. I gave her my business card anyway. I'm making sure anyway, I give people my business card. I give people my business cards when they give me a service. But I'm not saying anyway that what's important for myself is to keep promoting myself. And as I promote myself, I'm much more in delivery process over here to make sure I'm doing greater. As I do greater for myself, I'm doing something different over here. To just ask questions. I have to ask questions anyway over here. And as I ask questions, I have to ask different questions about information about services over here. So I just go and do it and make sure that no matter what, I have to go over here and ask the question now. And now as I go and do that, I realize I'm never wasting time. I'm making sure I have more enough of what I need to succeed. And then I make sure that no matter what, I learn how to actually print this nice and beautiful paper to see what kind of information I have about it. So the whole point for me is to just go and dwell upon something that's actually helping me. So as I actually do something to help myself succeed daily, I'm making sure I have more enough for myself to succeed. And then I just make sure I'm always learning how to actually dwell a better way. So as I focus upon understanding that I always have that nice and beautiful attitude going for myself in different ways, I focus on making sure I'm successful in different ways, and I'm making sure I have more enough to succeed with. So what I need to do always is learn. I have to be learning something about life, and I have to be dwelling upon something that actually helps me. So as I help myself to succeed, I'm making sure I always have more enough to dwell upon every single day. So what I do is every single day learn the nice and beautiful art of courage with myself to make sure I have more enough success every single day to love my life. So what I need to do now is I need to be giving you guys as much information as I can to succeed. But I love my truck Zonify. So it's just something that I need always, and it's so beautiful. And I understand Jesus Christ can see my Zonify truck. So Jesus Christ is saying with my Zonify truck that it's something excellent around here. I'm making sure it's more how I feel. I can see straight away how I understand that it's just that nice and beautiful truck over here. I'm not saying that if you want to do something nice and beautiful, then make a 29th birthday around yourself and give yourself all the money in the world to have your birthday. Understand? Because that way you're understanding straight away how a 29th birthday, I'm charging, in terms of for my 29th birthday, I'm charging people $200 per ticket, and I'm giving over $700 in terms of right now. I've already given $700 for my birthday to have a beautiful seminar and of 100 people, and I'm making sure I'm giving more money. I'm giving all that I can afford. Understand? So no matter what, I'm using all that money, which is the government's money anyway. I'm making sure you understand straight away. I'm never wasting that money into clothes or into anything else other than myself to grow. So I'm not saying that yes, I go and get the government's money to get clothes and all that. But I'm saying that no matter what, what's important is I have clothes one day. I have clothes, but I want to look a different way. I want to look a different part for my birthday anyway. So I go and get something new anyway. So I focus on making sure I have more enough to succeed with every single day. And I also have to show them different cards over here and different ways of improving myself. And I have to go and just pause my audio over here so I can talk to her. And let's have a look over here. So what I do is a great way for myself to make sure I'm learning. So as I learn, I grow myself in different ways. I make sure that no matter what, I just need to ask always about nice and beautiful content. So as I actually go and do the nice and beautiful distance or whatever it is to succeed, making sure I have more enough always to be able to deliver. So as I deliver content, I'm making sure that anyway that I'm focusing on making sure that I understand that they're trying to waste my time again and again. Once you're here at Officeworks and at service centers, I want you always trying to waste your time, but make sure that you're never wasting your time in the process of what you're doing, and you're making sure that no matter what, you can see straight away how I feel every single day. So what I do all the time is I make sure I'm always learning how to go and do greater. So as I do greater, I'm focusing on making sure that I have more enough of what I need to succeed with, and I'm making sure anyway that I'm learning something about my life differently, and I'm making sure anyway that I can see straight away how they're trying to just waste time over here, never ever do anything to help me over here. So I'm focusing on saying that it's much more I feel, and as I feel that they're trying to scam me over here, the time I move on, I see they're scamming Jesus like that too, in terms of they're scamming Jesus Christ like that too, I'm pretty sure. So what I do is I understand they want to talk over there with other people. I move on. I'm pretty sure it's much more how I feel that Jesus Christ just be's here for now. I'm understanding that no matter what the Jesus Christ is saying, that you can go to somebody else over here. I'll make sure that I focus upon that. I just want to see that I want to see that if you guys have this kind of, let's say, image over here that I can print at the Nice and Beautiful Officeworks. I want to print this kind of poster for myself.
Do you have the actual image yourself?
I do have images, but I want to ask, do you guys have this kind of image that I can post, which is just this kind of, let's say, promotional tag?
So we can print if you have the design, but we don't have designs that we can offer you to print.
I can do the design, but which kind of promotion is that and how much is it?
I'm not too sure. You just have to
So yeah, I see they just talking to each other, so I'll just have to ask you. So I know it's thank you. Alright, so I say yes. So I just make sure I have to print myself one of these posters. I have to print this postage over here.
Banner.
I'm not sure which one it is. I mean, you said
It's
that.
called outdoor banner.
It's the outdoor banner. And how much is it?
Yeah, from.
So your day is going great?
Sorry?
So your day is going great?
Yeah, it's busy.
I see it. So your outdoor banner. So yep, so how much is it?
2,000 by 1,000. That's the smallest one.
I see, yep.
149. The large one goes to 219.
So 219 is the largest one, and also 149 is the smallest one. I see, so it's all one each.
Yeah.
I see, I have no worries. Thank you very much.
No.
Thank you. Alright, so anyway, so that's the kind of promotional tag that's happening. So I'm understanding that what I want to do now is, since I have more information about what kind of tag it is, I can always do that. Yeah, I can always go around and help myself here. So as I actually succeed differently and as I do something different for myself, I'm learning about these people over here and how they are very, let's say, doing their work, but they're very jealous of me. I mean, it's only because I'm somebody in terms of life. So as I really do something to help myself succeed, I'm making sure you understand how I feel. Straight away how other people just want to waste my time. And as they waste my time, pressure comes back onto them in a way that I can see poor service. I understand? When they keep other people waiting. I understand? So never keep other people waiting if you're working a 9-to-5 job. And just go and work while you work, is what Brian Tracy says. Because when you work while you work, then you never have customers waiting 20 minutes for you to speak to somebody else who's your co-worker while they're waiting in line for a service. I understand? So what you do is find yourself in a better situation, always to go and deliver something that's actually helping you grow. So no matter what I do, is I focus on making sure I'm always allowing myself to go and deliver content. But I'm understanding that Jesus Christ, with the hair that I have over here, apparently just tries to see over here. So I'm looking to see exactly how Jesus Christ does his hair over here. So I'm understanding Jesus Christ lets it be, and Jesus Christ says that no matter what, I have to go and get some hair braids very quickly. And I'm understanding that no matter what, I'll have to go and do my life greater. So I have more than enough of everything to go and do what I need to do to succeed. But I'm very alone, guys. I'm very alone throughout life, and because I'm very alone, I'm studying, I'm learning, I'm much better than yesterday. I have no friends, guys. I have no friends other than I and Jesus Christ. And now I have also my biological family, who's my friend. But that's it, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's more how I feel. And I never need those people. I never need them around me. And I grew up with them, and they never treat me like family. I mean, I'm pretty sure they never treat anybody else like family except their own family. Or should I give them more information than they give me? I give them more information than they give me in life, and that's why I'm more successful. But now I have more ideas upon how much these banners are, for example, and I get the largest one, which is 219 bucks to promote my name. So I understand over there at the Brisbane, I see how they just rip it off. I see they rip off the tag. I mean, they rip it off and they never care about your money, man. Actually, because they do that, realize just make sure you never ever do anything other than just promote yourself, but realize that other people just randomly rip off your tag because they're so jealous of you. I mean, understand? So make sure you understand anyway that you just do a greater job regardless, and make sure that you can do something to help yourself to grow. So the whole point is understand that if you go and really understand how much I have to go through these people where they're so violent with me for promoting myself, man. And I public speak and I do something greater for myself, and they never want to allow me to do it. So what I do is I just move on every single day, and I focus upon understanding that never again do I want to fight other people regardless of what's happening, because I understand how much I can smash them, I can really damage them, but I never want to damage other people. And I'm focusing on understanding that they can always have a knife somewhere as well. So I focus on saying that drug addicts have everything unfairly, in a way that it's more everything's fair, but it's more how drug addicts fight unfairly, and they call 10 people on you, and they get a gun on you, and they get a knife on you to win you over. I mean, in a sense, to make sure you're never fighting in the first place. I mean, just go where they want you to go. I mean, but that's why they are people who have other people around them who never fucking care about them. Whereas although when they see how much they never care about me, actually it's more how they wake up to themselves here and say, oh, but other people are trying to make them work on 9 to 5, but this man over here is never trying to make them to work on 9 to 5, and all he's doing is doing his own job over here. And that's where they wake up to themselves. But if you wake up to yourself, then it's more how you're increasing your word I. And that's what it is, yeah? So as I grow myself and succeed differently, I make sure I say, yeah, come on. I say, come on. I say, I'll give you away, mate. Because you never want to give me away, I'll give you away, mate. I say, Asian Dongma. I say every single day. I say every single day, no matter what. I learn every single day that never are all Asians the same, but I love everything. And I'm not saying I'm better than what I say always, but I'm making sure always that I learn very quickly. So as I go and do greater all the time, I love Asian people, but guess what? Probably it's more how I feel, yeah? I feel everything's a word, man. And just never be offending people with words, because you can never be offending people with words. I mean, you can call people whatever you want. But the thing is that if you understand how to go back to the I, then nobody's a Asian Dongma, but it's more that we are all better than Asian people. I mean, everything's better than Asian people in life. And everything's better than everything. I mean, everything's better than everything. I love Asian people, whereas Asian people are better than me in life, and Asian people are better than African people, and African people are better than the world as well. I mean, everything's better than everything, yeah? So I'm focusing on saying that I just want to do a greater job anyway. So what I do is I focus on something new for myself. I focus on making sure I have plenty of life happening for myself over here. And I focus on just making sure that I go and get my business cards, because I understand anyway that what I want to do is keep going. And I want to make sure that no matter what I feel, other people just want to waste my time. So no matter what I do, is I go and succeed differently, and I'm making sure that no matter what, it's more how I understand that they feel that other people are helping them, and they feel that I was never helping them, but I'm always helping them. I mean, they feel that I'm somebody who does help, but they're just lying about that. And they're lying to themselves over here. I mean, in a sense, so what I do is I grow up, I do a greater job for myself. I do something that actually helps me to work much greater. But if you go around people today giving your business cards to them, or to say, fuck off, mate. I mean, they tell you to fuck off. I mean, that's how the Australians do it today. And they tell you to fuck off. And that's how it is, yeah? But if you're giving them all $1 million each, then they say, fucking thank you, mate. I mean, Australia, mate. I mean, Australia, yeah. I mean, when you get $1 million from people and then they say, Australia, mate. I mean, yeah, Australia, mate. I mean, yeah, mate. I understand straight away Australian people, man. But when you give them a business card about Jesus Christ, they tell you to fuck off. And that's how Australian people are in life. I understand straight away. I understand every single day, no matter what, I'm learning the nice and beautiful way of life over here. I have some beautiful promotional tags over here. And I go around this car park over here. So I understand Jesus Christ says over here that I have to go and understand something, that it's much more how I feel. And Jesus Christ says that he wants to go somewhere else, or I understand anyway that what's important for myself here is to deliver. And I understand that no matter what, it's more how I go to that I'll go to the car park over there, but Jesus Christ says over here for me to go and deliver content right away. So I just go and do it. So I never have to waste time. So making sure that what I do today is very successful upon my life to succeed. And as I succeed, I'm making sure I have more than enough content every single day to make sure that you guys are very successful in terms of life. Because what's important, guys, is making sure that you are somebody who has all the potential. So what I want to be doing is just keep going a bit more so I can focus upon something that's helping me move forward. So I'm understanding anyway that what I do now is I do a greater life for myself. So I'm learning to understand that I can still drive much greater and just be able to go and dwell upon what you need to do. And that's it, man. I mean, just focus on yourself in a way that you're helping yourself and other people to grow, and then you're making sure that you have more than enough success. So I'm listening to music as I'm talking to you. I'm listening to my track at Zonify with my other phone over here as I talk to you. So as I do life greater, I'm making sure that no matter what, I always have what I need to succeed. And I'm making sure I'm giving as many business cards as possible so that I can do life greater today. So I'm giving out 400 business cards for myself today to make sure I have a greater life in the process of what I need to do. And that's it, man. I feel other people are just jealous of me. I mean, that's it. I mean, why are they jealous of me? I mean, it's because I understand that I'll bring my shoulder bag out of the car whenever I get out of the car for any reason, because that way I feel safer. I feel much better about everything because I never do anything else other than grow myself. So making sure that other people are just jealous of me because I'm communicating more words with them, and that's it, bro. It's very stupid that they are jealous of me like this. But making sure anyway that what I do is a greater way of life for myself. And as I do a great way of life, I just want to be able to go one time here through a shopping center over here to promote myself one time. It is more enough, but never leave your car keys inside the car when you're actually closing your car. So make sure you understand that if you close the doors to your car, just make sure that your keys are with you in your hands while you actually close the doors to the car. So you make sure that no matter what, it's in your hands always. And make sure it's either in your hands, make sure that your car keys are in your hands or in your shoulder bag. And make sure it's either one or the other. Makes sense? So make sure that way you're learning quick about what you want out of life. And then just go and deliver content. So as I go and deliver content, I'll go to the nice and beautiful car park here because it's much closer for me. And just make sure anyway that what I do is a daily product of services here, where I just go around cars very quickly to give my nice and beautiful service. And that's the whole point, yeah? I mean, make sure you understand that yes, I feel other people are very jealous of me for actually promoting my name and my information. So let it be that way. I mean, since so that's the kind of life you live in life. I mean, you guys have to go through that. And you have to understand that no matter what, that people all your life are going to be jealous of you. And Jesus Christ says that all your life, other people are going to be jealous of you. I mean, you must understand because they're unaware of how jealous they are. And they're unaware, I'm pretty sure they are unaware that they hate you. I mean, they're unaware of it. I mean, I'm saying. But you just have to go and live with that expectation of yourself to succeed differently. I mean, you understand? So, alright, so as you go and really promote yourself differently, then just congratulate yourself every single day to go and deliver the best birthday party for yourself. I mean, understand? I realize that although Mount Pritchard never wants me to promote myself for my birthday, and I move on. I'm pretty sure that's the worst thing they can tell me. I remember, I gave them money to promote myself, and it's much more how it is, yeah? So make sure that if they never want me around anymore, I'm pretty sure it's more I never need to go to them anymore. I have been there one time and that's it. I'm pretty sure never again. So what I do is I understand straight away how I move on to other places, but that's how people are. Pretty sure as soon as you promote yourself one time there, pretty sure they get so jealous of you, and you have to keep moving forward. And that's why every time I bust at one location in life, I make sure I never bust there ever again, because people there, I'm approach this because of people, because of people who have seen me, in terms of people who have seen me over there. I'm making sure anyway I'm over here, but I'm understanding that I'm better than I and E and U and I and O. I'm making sure that no matter what, you guys understand that if you bask in one area of life, then never ever bust there again, because people get violent and more violent with you. And I've been experiencing that with Brisbane, and where I've been busking around town and I've been busking around these places, and the more they see me, the more violent they get with me. And it's the same with business cards. So if you're promoting your business cards always in one place, watch, they get fucking more angrier with you and more angrier with you. And if you promote yourself also at these RSL clubs as well, if you promote yourself at RSL clubs or any kind of workers clubs or any kind of hotels often and over again, watch, those people get jealous of you and more hateful of you and more hateful of you, and then they get violent with you for doing it. So just move on and move somewhere different. I mean, never ever promote your business cards or anything in one area. But if you're always promoting your name in Sydney, Australia with a bus, they fucking hate you. Then they want to kill you more and more, I promise you. They're very jealous, I promise you. So that's how this world is. So as I promote my nice and beautiful business cards around these car parks, I never promote my business cards ever again over here. So I focus on just keep on going. I keep it going. I have no shame for promoting my business cards, man. I have no shame for promoting my information about life, because I'm worth it. I mean, in a sense, I'm promoting my event over here and my social media. I mean, the main thing over here is I'm better than I and E and U and O. I mean, the main thing over here is I'm promoting my business cards to promote my event that's coming up. I mean, my event is coming up in 16 days time. Otherwise, I understand that no matter what today's date is around, today's date is around the 13th of May. So I'm making sure anyway that what I do is I have time. I have my nice and beautiful life over here, and it's the 13th of May. So I have another 15 days, guys. I have 15 days to promote and market my nice and beautiful content to the world around me. So as I do that, I'm making sure you understand that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon how to live my life much better. So I'm always learning something different. I mean, understand? Alright, now if people never appreciate you and what you're offering every single day, then you're learning anyway about what you need to do. So just focus on yourself, because the whole deal of life is making sure that you have more than enough success every single day to love your life differently, and just be quickly in terms of life. I mean, be someone who's quick about everything and about life, and every time you're just focusing on making sure you have more than enough of success every single day to go and do what you need to do. I mean, in a sense, so what you do is promote. And that way you must understand that when you promote yourself so much, you have more than enough success all the time to go and deliver content. So as you deliver content all the time, you're always making sure that you're lifting yourself. I mean, in a sense, so lift yourself always to the best potential that you can, because yes, you win followers, and promise you people come to see you always because they're aware of you. So regardless of what's happening, I promise you they can see me for life, because I have my beautiful promotional tags, and because I have promotional tags that I promote with myself, I promise you that's why people can understand straight away that I'm doing greater than them. I mean, just make sure that you are somebody who is promoting yourself quickly. And I love to go car to car promoting myself with my audio program happening for you right here. So I'm making sure that you understand that. I'm making sure you understand straight away as I promote myself, I succeed quickly. I make sure I'm more than enough successful in terms of I'm more than successful enough to go and deliver every single day. And I go and drop something into the mailbox of the fire department as well, so that they can see what I'm doing too. Actually, that's something different, yeah, but I'm making sure anyway that as I grow myself and I succeed, I'm learning how to actually go and dwell upon something that helps me. So I'm always learning something different about what's going on around the world. But that's the whole point. I mean, the whole point is make sure if you want to be more successful, then you're learning how to do that. I mean, you're always learning something about difference. You're making sure you're making a difference in life. And as you make a difference in life, you're making sure that you have more enough success all the time to be able to do what you want to do. So focus on yourself and focus on going around the block to make sure that you can go and do what you want to do to succeed. But everybody's equal. And just understand that no matter what you do every single day, you're always watching out for these poles, because people have these poles with signs on them. And just be careful you never hit the edge of the sign, which is a still sign or something like that. I mean, have you ever seen those actual signs or stop signs that say no stopping signs or something like that? And the sign has a freaking metal thing. I mean, it's a metal plate. And please never ever hit the edge of that plate, because if you hit the edge of that sign, it can open you up and it can open your skin, and it can cause you to get stitches. So make sure to never get stitches. But make sure you understand that when I was younger, I'm younger now, I'm always younger. I'm younger than ever before. But the thing is, when I was around 13 years of age, I was playing in the park with a kid, and I was jumping to the other side over here. I was jumping to the other side to just grab onto the railings, and this kid fucking jumps in front of me all of a sudden, and I did accidentally hit him, and he fucking, I'm in the air as I hit him. I'm already in the air, and he fucking runs in front of me, and fucking I bump into him, and he fucking hits the pole with his head, and he fucking starts to bleed in front of me, and his actual head just opens up. I mean, his head is just the skin from his head just opens up, and the blood just starts pouring all everywhere. I mean, so you must understand to make sure that your kids are never running in front of people, and that you're never running in front of people if they're jumping somewhere or if they're ready to jump. I mean, just be aware about what's happening. I mean, you understand? So make sure you're never skipping cars, but go the closer way to success all the time. So making sure that you're successful, yeah? I'm making sure I'm always doing something to help my life succeed. So I'm always focusing on understanding that no matter what, as I promote myself, I'm looking for a nice and beautiful way to say that I'm delivering content. I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm very successful in different ways. So I go the way of making sure I have more than enough of what I need daily to go and do the best job in the planet for myself. So that's the whole point, yeah? I mean, the whole point is making sure that you can go and do something today that's helping you become successful. So if you're ready to be successful more and more today, then you're focusing on making sure that you can go left over here, and I'm making sure that I'm learning quickly about what I'm doing on a daily basis to help myself have a better strategy in life. So as I have a better strategy in my life, I'm looking to see exactly what's going on in my life in different ways, and I'm focusing on just making sure I have freedom to promote myself over here on people's cars. And now some people may say, never touch my car, love I. Or actually some people may say, never promote yourself on my car. I mean, but those are people who are stupid, because you're giving them free information. And you're promoting information. I'm promoting information today to some regard. So what I want to do is today I want to be able to go and do more life coaching with audio and understanding with videos. Today I approach it's more how I feel, that no matter what, I want to make sure every single time that I focus upon delivering my business cards in a better way, that they never fall off a nice and beautiful hood of the car over here. So making sure I'm promoting my business cards on the hood of people's cars where it's a glass screen window, and making sure that people can see my business cards like this. I'm making sure anyway, and since I'm actually teaching you my life as I go along with my life, I'm teaching you every step of the way about what I'm doing to succeed. But it's the best coaching program ever. I mean, when people are teaching you their whole life story about what's going on in their life. And as you hear my life, I make sure to be careful to never scratch people's cars, while making sure always to live my life in different ways. And as I live my life in different ways, I'm learning very quickly about what's happening. So just make sure you understand that these cars that people have, they start to scratch very quickly and they start to get old and rusty very quickly. So just understand that as soon as you get a car, you want a new car that looks brand new. So make sure you're always renting your cars. I mean, make sure you're always going for Uber, or you're renting your cars in a way that you're different about what you're doing. So you're focusing on making sure that no matter what, that I'm always learning something about life. So as I learn about life differently, I'm learning to see exactly what I need to do to succeed. But if somebody comes up to you, who may come up to you and they say, or they may say, hey, you never promote yourself around here. I mean, guess what you say? I say, thank you very much. I say, I'm just doing here a great job. I say, here's my business card, mate. And guess what? I promise you, if you give your business card to them, I promise you it's more how you have to give them to succeed. And then just go and really, really promote your name quickly. I mean, go and really, really be very quick to the notion to be able to promote yourself quicker and quicker and quicker. So whatever's quicker for you is a better way, guys. So make sure you're starting upon the act of courage with yourself to help yourself promote as much as you can. So if you're promoting yourself daily in different ways and you're focusing upon making sure that you're loving your life in different ways, and you're just focusing on something that's actually helping you move forward. So whatever helps you move forward is the best kind of way. So just understand that other people will give you and do give you shifty looks, and just make sure that you give yourself the best kind of look in the planet. So that way you understand that people out there are always looking for other people to be sus about. I mean, always sus about everybody. I mean, what does that mean? I mean, they're giving you these looks. I mean, they're giving you the looks like, what the fuck? I mean, their facial reactions never matches to the point of what you need them to match. But then some other people are honest about their facial expressions, and you must understand, love I. Or it's more just be careful. I mean, be careful about everything. So as you be careful about life itself, then you're just focusing on making sure that you have more enough of what you need every single day to succeed, and just leave other people out of the equation if they see you promoting yourself, because that way you deserve a better way and you deserve something that's so much greater for yourself. But as you go and grow yourself differently, then you're making sure that you have more enough success every single day to go and deliver whatever you want. So that's the whole point, yeah? I mean, the whole point is leave other people out of it. I mean, you never need them anyway. But what you need to do is leave them out if they never ask you anything. I mean, so if they ask you for the information, then they deserve it. I mean, so the whole point is understand that whatever you want is to have a better life anyway. I mean, that's all you want, yeah? I mean, all you want is to have a better life. I mean, just focus on a better life for yourself and focus on delivering content that's actually helping you grow, and that's all you have to do for yourself. But focus on being that kind of promotional person who loves your life in a way to promote yourself. It's the best kind of attitude on the planet always. So learn about just minding your own business and never do anything other than just grow. And just grow yourself in Jesus Christ's name every single day, and just focus upon that for yourself. I mean, focus on delivering that content and courage that you need every single day to go and study upon what you need daily to succeed. Is the best kind of resource that you can do. So if you focus on watching out for these tires, and you're never watching out for the tires, I mean, you're watching out for yourself around these tires of life, where you must understand that cars have tires and they have a certain color. I realize if your clothes touch the tire of a car, then it can dirty your jeans or you can dirty your clothes, because the tire has all this, let's say, black stuff on it. And the tires out there in terms of cars, I mean, just make sure you understand when a mechanic goes and tries to fix a car, I mean, it's all oily and it's all black from the cars in terms of life. So make sure you understand that no matter what, that it's more how people are the ones who create that. But make sure you understand that no matter what, that what you need to do is go out there and promote yourself differently, and just be able to understand that no matter what, that if you go and promote yourself, then it's a more act of courage. I mean, this is an act of courage for me to go on people's car dashboards, and there are so many people out there who can be dangerous. I mean, in a sense, so I'm doing an act of courage over here to show people, hey, I'm promoting myself on your car, and they may get angry for it. I mean, in a sense, so no matter what I do, is I'm just learning just to quickly just do it, because that way I'm learning to just promote myself quickly. I'm learning to promote myself quickly and quickly, because I deserve promotion. I deserve promotion, and if they never allow me to do it because of some reason, it's because I need to go and dwell upon a better life for myself. So I'm always delivering content quickly, and as I deliver content quickly, I'm learning the gift of persuasion every single day to focus upon something that's helping me move forward. And as I move forward quickly, I'm learning what I need to do to succeed. And that's the whole point, yeah. I just be careful to never hit other people's cars, because I've been budging on people's cars. So what I do is I never purposefully hit the cars, but making sure I can focus upon actually just doing a greater promotion for myself regardless. And that way I'm learning anyway, that as I do this, I'm more, let's say, savage to improve myself. And that's the whole point, yeah. But if people come up to you and do something to, let's say, do anything to hurt the life that you have, then make sure you get away from those people who may hurt you in life, because that way you're learning quicker about what you need out of life. And what you need is to be more successful, guys. I mean, that's exactly what you need. So as you focus upon your life differently, I mean, you're just making sure that you're focusing on something that you love to do daily. You just love your life so much that you understand straight away how to just go and do yourself a favor over here. You just keep going and make sure you understand that no matter what, that as soon as people see you more and more about what you're doing, that they may accept you and they may also encourage you to leave. But if they're encouraging you to leave today, it's because you need to do a greater life for yourself. So focus on understanding that no matter what you're doing today, that you love your life anyway, and just focus on delivering content regardless of what's happening. And that way you're doing a greater job for yourself, I mean, understand? So every single day, just focus on loving your life. I mean, invite people to your seminar. I mean, invite people to a great way of life for yourself, and just stick to one side always, so you can go and grow yourself is what it's all about. So make sure you understand that anyway, that as I grow myself quickly, I'm just making sure that I understand Jesus Christ is saying just be quick about everything, making sure that I'm always delivering content quickly, yeah? So I just want to be able to promote myself as quickly as possible and then go away from this point of view. So anyway, my point of view is always promotion, and I'm promoting myself. So I want to be able to understand that I'm learning quickly about what I'm doing. So as I grow, I'm succeeding because more people can see me at least. I love it. And the more promotion you do of yourself, the better. I mean, understand? I mean, you're never a failure if you're promoting yourself more. I realize every single time you promote yourself more and more, you're just studying. You're just studying the nice and beautiful gift of art. That you can go and do something that's much more, let's say, happening for you today. So whatever happens for you today is a better way of courage. I love it. I'm always focusing on making sure I have more than enough success to go and do what I need to do to succeed with my life over here. So just keep promoting yourself regardless of what's going on. And that way you're delivering content. So what's important is understand that as soon as you promote yourself in one area, they never go to that area ever again, because they've seen you already. They see you, I'm pretty sure, go somewhere where they've never seen you. That's the whole point of promotion, yeah? So as I do that, I'm learning on the go exactly what I need to do today to succeed greater and greater and greater. And as I focus on making sure I'm learning how to promote myself daily, I can see exactly what I need to do to ask people who are promoting themselves to see what they are promoting. I love it. I can see straight away how you have to go through the motions over here, and you have to understand straight away how you just go and deliver as much content as you can daily to succeed. And that way you understand no matter what that you're just becoming more of a star. And when other people see you that you are promoting yourself more than they are, it's much more how you are inspiring them to go do the same thing. I love it. I realize anyway. Whereas when you inspire them to do life better, then they admire you more, and then they want to be your friend more. In a sense. So the whole point here is to encourage yourself to grow regardless of what's happening. So I love my nice and beautiful music over here. So it's much more how it takes you into a new planet over here. So making sure that no matter what, you guys can understand my Zonify track. In terms of my Zonify track teaches you guys so much about music. So go and see that. And I can also DJ my music now while teaching you guys how to DJ is the whole point. So I'm making sure that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly upon how to do my business cards and audio business cards in terms of this kind of program while I'm actually promoting myself on cars over here. And the whole point is understanding that most people never even do that. Most people never even go do an audio program while they're actually promoting themselves on cars. I'm never even wasting time, am I? I'm making sure you guys have an audio program from me, and I'm learning about daily life as I'm going and promoting myself around cars. So no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do. But today, 400 business cards is more enough for me to promote and just move on from today in terms of life, so I can go and do something different. I promote 400 business cards today, and then I go and study upon where to go. I promise you I'll just go to my biological dad's house, and I understand from that point I just go and print more business cards. I'm understanding from this point, I want to see the process of how to do that with Officeworks on the website, and then I can always do it for myself, and I'm always focusing on helping myself to succeed. So as I succeed differently, I can see somebody has already thrown my business card on the floor over here. So what I need to do is, I understand that no matter what, somebody out there is throwing my business cards on the floor. So what I do is I pick it up, because I can still use it and I can still throw it somewhere in a way that I can reinvest it to somebody else's car. So do I do that? I promise you, yeah. I promise you, it's more how I feel. And no matter what, I can pick up my own business cards that somebody may have thrown on the floor somewhere. I can go and invest it on somebody's dashboard or on the car. So I'm focusing on understanding that as soon as I do that, or should people can see my name at least. So what I do is I focus on understanding that, yeah, or should just like that. So making sure that if somebody's throwing your business card on the floor and your business card may look rusty, I love I, then just make sure that your business card is showing to somebody's face, even though it may have dust on it and even though it may have some rust on it. I realized I just seen one of my business cards that has, let's say, rust on it, and I gave it on a car. I just gave it to somebody. I mean, even though it looks like crap, I'm saying, because they can still see my name on it. And if your business card looks like shit, then just give it to somebody anyway, because that way they can see your name anyway. I mean, they can still see your name and just use it up anyway. Love I. I mean, they can still see your social media where they can find you. So just give it to them, even though your business card may look like shit. And that's what I've just done to promote myself. And as I promote myself differently, I'm making sure that, yes, I realize that some people may see me, they may find something that I'm doing in their life. I'm promoting to everybody as much as I can. I'm promoting myself around life, and as I'm doing life differently, I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm always understanding that I can say hi to them. I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm learning. I love I. I'm learning to teach people that I'm promoting myself on everybody's cars. I'm teaching people, hey, I'm promoting myself on your car today. And as I understand anyway, that this guy's looking at me in a way that is curious about me, because he sees that I have my business card on his car, and just let it be, bro. I'll move on. I promise you that as I go and do something, just look to start a conversation with people who are promoting themselves on your car. I mean, look to spark the intriguement of being able to go and invest yourself to go and do greater. So as I do greater, I go over here because I see some cars over here, and that way I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do. But what I do every single day is I focus on just going to everybody's cars over here and just go in front of their face and do it. I promote myself in front of their face, and that's it. I mean, in a sense, no matter what I do daily, is I make sure I'm always learning quickly. I love I. Actually, I'm just always understanding to show positivity about what's going on around the world, and I focus upon understanding that I just go away from these people in a way that's helping me grow. So what helps me grow in that life is understanding that I'm always looking for a smarter way of life. But if you're going towards people to promote, I realize if you're going towards people to promote yourself daily, then make sure you understand that no matter what, that Jesus Christ does that. And then just understand that all you need to do is just be quick about life and be quick about promotion, and understand that no matter what, it's just that kind of day, isn't it? All you need to do is quickly promote yourself. Hello. As I quickly promote myself here, I understand that no matter what, I'm giving thousands and thousands of business cards this year, so I can go and walk around towns and places where I've never been to give my business card, because that way I understand that I have information to give about life, and I'm a life coach who's promoting himself always. So I'm focusing on making sure that everybody has my golden tickets, which is my Charlie and the Chocolate Factory tickets over here, which is a ticket to freedom. I'm giving my tickets to freedom over here. So that way I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do to become more. So every single day I'm learning. I go to the mail post over there. I have the nice and beautiful fire brigade over there. I want to actually give the fire brigade one time my business cards. And that way I'm understanding straight away that no matter what, they have a mailbox over there at the fire brigade, and so do the police officers as well. And you can drop your business card there as well. They can go and see you, and they can understand what you're doing in life. And you're just making sure that you're understanding to promote yourself differently anyway. And just go and do something that you've never done, is what I'm saying. But as you promote yourself differently and you're making sure that you are somebody who is worth it upon making sure that you're doing more than enough every single day to live your life, and you're always loving your life. And even though people may see you and they may say, hey, what are you doing around here? I mean, just say, I'm just promoting myself on everybody's cars over here because I have a nice and beautiful event coming up. And whereas they may be positive about you here. So what you do is just do a greater job anyway. And just learn very quickly upon what you need to do to succeed. And that's it, yeah? I realize other people may be jealous of you for doing it, but guess what? That's why you have to make more people jealous. And the more people you make jealous in life, the better for you. And why is that? Because you understand something about life where you're actually growing yourself more than them, and that's why they're jealous of you. I mean, they're jealous of you because you deserve better and you deserve a better life. And as soon as they see your business cards and they see that you're promoting your face on your business card, I mean, they see straight away how they need to do better. And then I make sure I never ever go to the same place twice to promote my business cards, but I'll go somewhere different that I've never been and just move on from the area now. I gave over 200 business cards already. I'm making sure anyway, I'm learning how to prosper, and I prosper in different ways. I'm making sure I'm doing something different I've never done. But that's what you need to do. I mean, you have to go and promote yourself in everybody's cars. But this one over here, I gave all the business cards around here already. So making sure anyway, I can see my business card there already. I can see my business card there already. So what I do is I go to mailboxes around here. I'll go and give my business cards very quickly to some other mailboxes. I've never done that before. I've never gave my business cards to those mailboxes before. But I give my business cards always. And I've been listening to music the whole time since I've been doing my audio program here, and since I've actually been promoting myself on people's cars as well. I realize that what's important is understanding yourself and how you have to grow yourself anyway. And as you grow yourself, you're looking for the beautiful interest of life. And as you actually grow yourself in different ways, you're looking to do something greater for yourself, and you're just making sure that you're promoting yourself regardless of what other people want. I mean, in a sense, so no matter what that. I realize Ozonify is a beautiful track over here. Making sure, anyway, since I'm actually doing that, I go and listen to my nice and beautiful Adaisha Nawakil track over here, so I can continue my nice and beautiful service. So what I do is I go to the fire brigade over there, alright. I just walk it, and there's some cars over there as well. I understand that no matter what, it's more how I feel. I feel that no matter what I do, I'm learning differences of whatever it is to help my life succeed in different ways. And as I succeed differently, I'm focusing on understanding that my information is growing regardless. So I can see what I can do on YouTube and how much content I can upload over the next years and years and years. And that's why I'm keeping myself to succeed all the time. I'm making sure that I learn very quickly upon what I need to do to make sure I'm more successful. And that way I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do every single day. And I'm just studying the art of every single day becoming the best I can be. Because that's what you need to do, guys. I mean, you need to make sure that you're giving value. And as you give value, you're making sure you're studying upon how to do that. And you're making sure you're giving people all this knowledge and everything about you, because you deserve it, and you deserve success all the time. So if you deserve success, you're looking to give people knowledge about you. And if you're giving people knowledge about you every single day, then you're learning to understand how people are looking at you in a different way. So just go and study upon what you want out of life. So make sure you understand that you have to be always looking for better ways to improve yourself. So just study upon what you can do daily to help yourself to succeed. Is the whole point, yeah? And you're just making sure that you're doing something to help people. And that way you're learning quickly upon the art of persuasion about life. And you're making sure that you have that nice and beautiful attitude about you. I realize that's what you need. I mean, you need to be able to persuade yourself daily to have that nice and beautiful attitude going for yourself, to go and deliver what you want every single day. So focus on making sure you're always making sure about your life, make sure that you're succeeding. So I give something to the fire department here, make sure anyway that I'm learning very quickly upon how to understand something about my life over here. So as I understand something about my life, I'm doing something different. I'm making sure that I'm always successful, and as I'm successful, I'm making sure that I have more enough to succeed with. I'm making sure every single day I'm learning about what I need to do to succeed daily with what I do. So I'm focusing on making sure I always have more enough every single day to live my life in different ways. Which is very beautiful when people are allowing you to promote yourself. I mean, in a sense, just focus on giving people that content always. And then that way you're just moving up and beyond. Because people can see you and people can find out about you somehow. So as you promote yourself, it's just always a dream come true to be able to go and do whatever you're doing to succeed, yeah? So you're making sure anyway that people can see my business card. And I mean, they can laugh at me all they want, man, because that's how it is, man. I mean, that's how it is. You understand? I mean, they can laugh all they want on me, but I'm always making sure that I live my life. I thank you. I'm making sure I'm always delivering content, and as I deliver content, I'm making sure I always have more than enough to dwell upon my life. So I just upload this content so I can do greater.